Hello YouTube! The Google Pixel 5 has just been launched and I've got my hands on one. Let's take a look at what comes in the box. The phone, and immediately it feels really nice and premium in the hand. A Google handbook, the SIM key, a 15-watt charger, a USB-C to USB-C cable, and a USB to USB-C adapter. You can check out this video on my TikTok, I'll leave a link in the description below. I wanted to test out the phone and immediately I thought, a massive pull! Best place for that was my Insta. The two polls I asked you guys was whether you used your phone for camera or gaming, and secondly, online shopping or social media. The results were very one-sided. 90% of you said you use your camera and 71% of you said you use it for social media over online shopping. So you guys decided the camera test wins. I also asked you what you photographed, and like me, most of you picked food, then people, and finally landscapes. As this is Google's latest arrival, I thought it's only fair to test it against the best-in-class camera phone on the market, the Pixel 3 XL. It has a 12.2 megapixel Sony Exmor 363 camera with a 1.8 aperture and shoots video in 4K at 30 frames per second. Pixel Visual Core chip is what really gives it its incredible AI camera capabilities. The Pixel 5 has dual rear-facing cameras, the same 12.2 megapixel Sony Exmor 363, but this time with a 1.7 aperture and a 16 megapixel 2.2 aperture with a 107 degree wide angle shooter. It also shoots 4K in 60 frames per second. Now for those of you that know me, I absolutely love the Pixel 3 XL camera. I've taken some unbelievable shots on there. If you have a look at my food and travel page here, all of the pics on there are shot with the 3 XL, and I think you'd agree there are some stunning photos. So the 5 was in for a real test. Test location was Grange Farm, where I hope to pick up lots of colours and details, and hopefully a few pumpkins too, as it's October. I started shooting in portrait mode where I take all my best pictures. And what do you shoot at a pumpkin farm? Pumpkins. I think both of these shots are really good, but the colour production on the Pixel 5 was just so lifelike, without any editing. On this one I focused on the middle of the picture and was testing out the proximal and distal focus, and again I don't think there's much to pick between them, but I think again the 5 wins. You can see how the blur is just so much more aesthetic. What else can you find on farms? Tractors! I swear these were shot on different phones, but I can't even tell the difference between them. Completely on par in this shot. Now let's look at how much detail these can pick up. This is what's really important to get those amazing food shots. I took a picture of this sunflower and I focused bang in the centre, and if you have a look at these disc florets which are in the middle, you can see the real definition, but focus on the central dewdrop. Now look at the Pixel 5, and towards the centre of the picture it's added even more detail and picks up more definition and really clearly defines that dewdrop, and that colour is so lifelike again. Here's a portrait of my baby boy, picking out which pumpkins he wants to take home. I didn't know he'd do a lick test, to be honest. I don't see much difference between the two here, but let me know if you see something in the comments that I'm not seeing. Let's move to some food shots. Both of these were enhanced using Google software. We've got some tomato and chili baked cod loins with a side of tender stem broccoli and some creamy cheesy mash. On this occasion, I think the 3XL pips the 5 when it comes to the edited shot. Time to check out the video capabilities of these bad boys. I could see a gaping difference here. The 3XL has one stabilization mode, whereas the 5 has 4 different modes. This is the 5 cinematic mode
for smooth panning shots at half speed,
which are muted. Great for you videographers out there that just want to use your phone like me. Here's a pan shot of the pumpkin patch. Not much between them, but the colour reproduction on the 5. This time the 5 was in active stabilization. Great for heavy movement, hiking or doing activities. I've seen enough. Let's wrap it up here. My verdict is the Pixel 5 wins. But only just. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see any more comparisons or any of the capabilities of the Pixel 5, please let me know down below in the comments.